To this day.
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 Top of the morning, fight fans. This is Kirk DeVille with Counterpunched Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Derek Chisora, Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder, and Oleksandr Usyk. Get this. Derek Chisora names Usyk's toughest fight. He'll get laid out. And this is what Derek Chisora said, quote, he says, yeah, Wilder is a tougher fight than Fury for him because he knows Deontay Wilder's going to lay him out. And in fact, we heard last week Oleksandr Usyk name who was tougher or who was the tougher fight between Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk. And of course, he was like, Wilder is the toughest fight. And now Derek Chisora is not only agreeing with him, but he's also saying, yeah, he's a tougher fight because he'll get laid out. Listen, let me counterpunch what Derek Chisora is saying and why I believe he's saying it, right? My counterpunch on Derek Chisora is believing that Deontay Wilder will lay out Oleksandr Usyk is 100% realistic. Why? Because for one, we've seen Derek Chisora come at Oleksandr Usyk, okay? Untapped, controlled chaos, all right? Balls to the wall, fight or flight. He picked fight, right? So that's what we saw with Oleksandr Usyk and Derek Chisora. And Derek Chisora was able to catch Usyk when Usyk got out of the clinch and Derek came right back at him. He caught him flush. So if you imagine someone with the power that Derek Chisora has, first of all, shout out to Usyk for taking those shots. Who will say that he'll take those same shots from Deontay Wilder? Counterpunch. So I believe that's why Derek Chisora is saying, well, look, I was able to catch Usyk as defensively sound as he claims he is. I was able to catch that boy on his chin. And in fact, you guys know that there was a narrative going around for UK fighters that were tampering with their gloves. You guys remember that, right? And Usyk said after that his gloves felt a little funny when he did get hit by him. Okay, and you know what I mean? So, and he said that in an interview and it was all Ukrainian, but he did mention like, hey, yeah, the gloves didn't feel like they were right. Okay, so based on that, and I'm not saying that's the case because I don't believe in that narrative because I think that all started with Fury beating Wilder and everybody that was on the Wilder team got so butthurt that white boy from UK beat him, okay? That's what happened. So we had to, they had to scramble to find a reason why that happened. Besides, Wilder just got his ass beat because nobody really taught him how to box. Neither did anybody really allow people to come in to help him and to train him to box and to fight. So that's where that narrative came from. But nonetheless, Derek Chisora hit this boy, type fights or punches that would normally take out guys like Carlos Takam. And Carlos Takam took everything that Anthony Joshua and Joe Joyce thrown at him, but got knocked out or laid out by Derek Chisora a couple of years back, if you guys can remember. So he squared up against Usyk, and he was able to catch him. And that's all Wilder really needs to do in a lot of cases. Hit him with the right, land the right. Good night. So I can understand Derek Chisora saying that because he's been in there with Usyk. And he knows it's not impossible to land those shots on Usyk. Now, can Wilder beat Usyk? Well, he can knock him out. I don't think he can beat him. I think the way he beats him, he knocks him out. I don't think that he can outwork someone like Usyk, but I don't think Wilder ever felt he needed to. Okay, that's why the arrogance, or should I say the confidence of him coming in at 238 pounds in the trilogy fight with Tyson Fury was solely for it not to go the distance, and it still went 11 rounds when he was stopped, but he was out of gas round 3. And that showed you that this man fought off ego, hate, whatever drove him That's what he fought off of. Okay, he's not that weight anymore. He's about 220, 219. He's where he needs to be, right there. You know, but can Usyk outwork Deontay Wilder? I think he can outwork anybody that he gets in the ring with, round after round. You know, outdo him, outshine him, outbox him, out a lot of them. Right? So I can understand why Derek Chisora thinks that. You guys tell me what you think about this particular prediction from Derek Chisora. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!